My name is Malynda Wynn, and I am one of the current 2023 to 2024 Orthopedic Trauma Fellows. First and foremost, I really like the amount of diversity that's on the faculty here. There are 9 different faculty members that you get to work with. All of them come from different backgrounds and has had different training. I think that's really valuable when going through fellowship, just because you want to have as many tricks up your sleeve when you come out of fellowship in order to practice. And so that was a really big positive for me. I also liked that you get a little bit of everything here. In some fellowships you may not do certain things like arthroplasty or some of the other trauma plus is what we like to commonly call it, but you get a little bit of everything here. The faculty are all wonderful. I would 100% choose this fellowship again. I think coming in, I was very confident in my choice that the faculty all would have different ways of addressing a similar problem, which I was very excited to have. Like I mentioned, a lot of different tricks to approach different fractures, and I think I've really gained that this year, in that I don't just have one way to do something. I have 8 or 9 different ways, just because they're all so different in how they approach practice. But I think what I wasn't expecting coming into fellowship is how much they fostered a professional and personal growth. I was fortunate that I had my first kid right before I started fellowship, and I have been breastfeeding throughout this year, and I have had just tremendous support from all non-faculty members that I've had to continue to work on that part of my life, which is growing my family while also growing my professional career as well, and that is something that has blown me away. I think one of my favorite experiences or memories is from pretty early on in fellowship. We had a polytrauma patient that came in and was very unstable, just needed all hands on deck, and it was a group effort. Orthopedics is very much a team sport, which you'll hear over and over, but in this particular instance, it was my attending, myself, my co-fellow, all working on different extremity or pelvis fractures, whether it was washing out an open fracture or throwing on an X-fix. The team environment in that case, which hasn't been isolated but sticks out in my memory, was probably one of my favorite, just because you get to work alongside some of your colleagues that maybe you don't necessarily get to do all the time. Indianapolis has such a diverse patient population. At least what we're seeing here. I think it's great that I am seeing high energy young patients, but I'm also seeing geriatric older patients that encompasses such a wide variety of fractures that you see. So being a level 1, we see a little bit of everything. And I think what's a little bit unique of Indianapolis too is that we get a lot of transfers in from sister hospitals, and so I think that just adds to the diversity of the patient population. So I've really liked that about Indianapolis. The city just has so much going on that there's always something to do when you have time off, especially it's a kid-friendly city, or really friendly for single people as well, but it just is a very diverse population and a lot going on. Those considering the program, I really wouldn't look further. I think here you get such a well-rounded experience and education that I will graduate feeling comfortable tackling really anything. I can't think of something that I haven't seen this year that I wouldn't at least feel comfortable going after. I think coming here has given me so many different perspectives. It's giving me so many reps just a lot of different ways of really tackling something. I would really try to find as well-rounded of an experience as you can, and I think you absolutely